There was a scene with hundreds of dolls, no spoilers. And there was one that I think had real hair that was really creepy. And we did a little ritual. Before we shot the last day, we buried the doll. And we're like, all right, we'll put this spirit to rest. So it's in there. It's out there. If you go to the water park, you might find it.
Aaron, Felipe, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, pleasure to meet you.
We're gonna do
¿Hablas
this
español?
¿Ah?
Do you speak Spanish? ¿Hablas español?
Hablo español, pero yo soy de Brasil.
Eu falo português.
Okay.
Fala português, tudo bem com você, Aaron?
Tudo bem, você?
Our neighbors, our sisters
Yes.
and brothers.
That's right.
Prazer estar falando com você.
Prazer meu.
Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you both. I love the movie.
Thank you.
Thank
Hive,
you.
all those kids. Very creepy.
A lot of them, a lot of kids.
A lot of them. So I'm going to start with you, Felipe. What was about Aaron and Xochitl, them that got your attention to pick them to play these characters, Sasha and Marco?
I mean, they are the heart of this movie. Aaron and Xochitl just killed it and took it to another level. Better than I was even imagining. Xochitl actually was in a short film version of this movie 3 years ago. So we did the short film first. I think she was 17 at the time, and we shot it in El Segundo here in LA, and we had an amazing experience. And then a year later, I got the opportunity to develop this into something bigger, a full movie. And I think the core component was, this relationship, this brother-sister dynamic, and finding the right actor who could play off Xochitl. And it helped that Aaron, and Xochitl were very close before we started shooting. So that repertoire, that emotion, that sibling love was there from the get-go.
Amazing. And what was about the script and the short movie that got your attention to play this character?
I think I'm a big fan of the horror genre. I think it's the perfect playground, pun intended, for the actor. You kind of get to, especially when you have filmmakers and writers like Felipe who kind of give you a canvas and give you a palette full of color and let you paint. That's the actor's dream, really, is to be able to fully go and play.
A lot of color, literally.
Literally a lot of color. So I think that the script was one. I had already known Felipe's work prior with Rosario, which I thought was a great movie because being a fan of the genre, I love seeing directors that play with practical effects rather than the CGI. And that's no shade to anyone, but I come from a different time, and I come from the stage. So anyone that takes the time and the dedication to build these worlds and build these sets because they know of what it'll end up turning into and out for the actor, they know that they can kind of ground themselves that much more for them to be able to play in the space is only a testament to what Felipe is able to do and what he did. And then with Xochitl, obviously I've been a big fan of hers, and we've been friends for a long time. So it was a yes. It was a renowned yes.
And we were happy to have him.
Yes.
He pours his heart into it.
Thank
I
you.
know, you're so young and have such a great mind and eye for the movie.
Thank you.
And I love the way the colors of the movie, and also the way that you were able to choreograph kids the way that you did. That's amazing, because they always say don't work with kids or animals, which would be very difficult. How was being filming those scenes, especially with the kids?
I love working with kids. I feel like if they're given the right space to play, pun intended, that they can pour their heart into it, they can be uninhibited, they have this wonder, they have the fear, it's real, and it's there on screen. Yeah. With a lot of kids, it becomes like a game, you have your loudspeaker, you have a timing, there's a song to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, now crack your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, now crawl. So I think that was the source of a lot of the horror and a lot of the set pieces. And it was wonderful working with these kids. They were really, really great. And I think there was also, when you see so many kids doing the same thing at once, there's an eeriness to it, too, that we all felt.
Yes, I love it. And for you, Aaron, what was, the challenges, to go to that kind of, let's say, I don't want to name that, but it's kind of upside down world.
Yeah,
what was
there's
work with that, the challenges there on that scene?
There's almost there's a spiritual element to it, right? I think, once again, because so much of that can fall, obviously you want to get to a space where you're grounded in the work in which you're doing. So obviously knowing your script well, but so much of that is instinctual on the day, and what part of the world's already been created. So once again, a testament to Felipe and to Xochitl, the rapport that we already had to be able to get into there every day, and the creation of the worlds that Felipe had already done with these. I wish you guys could have seen the sets for like what the set design was. Obviously you'll see it in the screen, but you'll only see but a frame of it. Getting to set and getting to see those firsthand and getting to play in those worlds already kind of set that precedent. So it's easy in part to fall into it, because you're dealing with these very real things, or these real colors, or these real situations, and then having Felipe be what I call a director's actor or an actor's director, because he's right there with you. Like there was times where I was only just giving reactions or responses to the idea of someone crossing by, or something scary just coming through, or visualizing something. But Felipe, what people don't know is that if I was in the tube, Felipe was right on the other side of the tube, giving me not only the cue but an idea or a note of in real time to kind of ground me again and be like, oh, okay, there was this, and he would just tell me, okay, play with this now, and now, okay, we just got it to a 4 now go to a 10, and then now dial it back. So
and you're so good at immersing yourself in this world. And as Aaron said, these were real. I mean, we were shooting in an abandoned water park in a forest that I'm pretty sure was haunted. Actually, I know for a fact was haunted.
I think when I got there that day too, I don't remember if Felipe did that to scare me, but he was like, you know that this water park is actually haunted? And I was like, what? I was like, what are we doing here then?
It was actually very creepy, but it was real, and it was there. And to see Aaron being able to ground a scene where he is playing counter to a kiddie pool or to a ball pit or to an inanimate object, and to bring the terror and the life to it was really amazing.
Amazing. You guys did any prayers after the day of the shoot?
I always do a bit of a cleansing when I would talk to my mom.
Sage.
She would be like, I just want to let you know that I'm praying for you while you're shooting that movie. And I'm like, thank you, Al.
I don't know if we told you, but there was a doll that we thought was haunted. Like, there was a scene with hundreds of dolls, no spoilers. And there was one that I think had real hair that was really creepy. And we did a little ritual. Before we shot the last day, we buried the doll, and we're like, all right, we'll put this spirit to rest. So it's in there. It's out there. If you go to the water park, you might find it.
That's why it was haunted, because Felipe was behind it.
Oh, no, we were putting things to ease, man. Those spirits were out there in that water park.
Okay. There you go. Unbeknownst to me at the time.
Be ready. If you dream about or you found another doll.
Yeah, exactly. Now, as soon as we round the corner here, whenever we
find
one.
Oh my God. Yeah. And for you as a director, what was like the most challenging scene for you to shoot?
There was one day, it's like 3 a.m. We have 40 kids at night. You know, kids at 3 a.m, it's already tricky. Yeah. And it's pouring rain. It's freezing. There's fog, so you can't see anybody. You just see silhouettes everywhere. And there's a woman hung up from chains, swinging and cracking. It was just, when you get into that, it's a circus, you know? But it's also, you have to take a step back and realize, wow, this is a privilege. Like, this is my job. I get to create worlds and build cinema. I mean, it's an honor. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, there is a message, like, I when I watch it, like, because sometimes the gardeners, the maids, our babysitters are invisible in real life. And then I love the connection, because in Brazil we have I grew up with maids, like with gardeners and everything. And then I think that's this message, like, it's not a horror movie. It's kind of a horror movie if you think about it, but that's a message. I don't know if you guys thought about that. Or...
Of course, I think that's why the through line is the through line in the film, right? There's these things that are kind of, there's this counter argument happening, right? Where Marco is kind of telling his sister to just fall in line with what is, right? I mean, this is just the lay of the land, and we are here to do a job to be able to survive. But she sees it another way. She's like, the survival for her is breaking, is having a breakthrough through that, right? Is breaking through that mold. So, I mean, clearly, if that resonated or you felt and or saw that, that's the director here, Felipe. I'm sure that's what he wanted to convey, and he did just that. If that's what you saw. And
your character, we talked about that a lot. Like, this is someone who puts their head down, who's used to being almost invisible to others. And how do they stand up? How do they find their voice? And how do they do that in a way that feels true to them? I think that everybody can relate to that in a certain way. It's universal.
Yeah. And to wrap it up, what is your favorite sweet?
Favorite candy.
Are you gonna say the Colombian jet chocolate again or no?
Maybe the Colombian.
You know that we have those in Venezuela too, right? The jet chocolates.
Oh,
yeah, and they're
you're
Colombian.
taking that
but
from
yep.
us too. No, there's these amazing little jet chocolates that Aaron is talking about, and you open them and they come with little paintings, and they come with they're collectibles.
They're so good.
And at the core of this movie is that the candy is not only what's grounding these characters, but it's also, well, I can't
Too
spoil,
much.
but it's how they combat this creature. Let's put it that way.
What's your favorite candy?
I think that jet chocolate is up there.
The jet chocolate?
For sure. How about you?
Dang. Well, I'm like, do I give my South American chocolate or my American? I love brigadeiro.
Brigadeiro for our Brazilian.
Yeah, that's what I'll go.
We actually made that
The
while we were
brigadeiro?
shooting. Carmen would
Oh, yeah,
make
she
the
did.
chocolate and she would bring it to set.
That's
Our
right. She made
cinematographer.
brigadeiro. Yeah, she's Venezuelan, so we're neighbors. We're all neighbors. Colombian,
That's right.
Venezuelan, Brazilian. So
Brazil.
yeah.
Amazing. This is the time. Thank you so much. Muito
Thank
obrigada.
you.
Muitas
Cheers,
gracias. Thank you.
Obrigado. Yeah, you speak Portuguese?
If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.